Carmelo Anthony wasn't sure if he was going to play for Team USA in the Olympics when his close friends LeBron James, Chris Paul, and Dwayne Wade decided not to play. That was when the players who committed to the team encouraged Anthony to come back for a chance to win a third Olympic gold medal, an accomplishment no American men's basketball player has yet achieved. Quote, they were saying, it's your time, your Olympics. You should take advantage of this opportunity. Once the guy started reaching out and talking to me about that, it felt good to hear my colleagues want me to have that. Mr. Smith, should Carmelo be playing in the Olympics?
No. It's nothing different than I've told him before. And, you know, I know and got mad respect for all of them and mad love for him and D-Wade and CP3 in particular. But let me be very, very clear. I don't give a damn about a gold medal. I'm sorry to sound unpatriotic because I'm not. I root for USA. I'm an American, okay, and proud to be one. And I'm going to be rooting for Team USA in everything. I don't care what the event is. I personally don't believe that we need those superstars in order to win gold, number one. Number two, and more importantly, I don't believe NBA superstars should be jeopardizing themselves by participating in Olympic competition when they're getting their checks from NBA teams and owners. But in the case of Carmelo Anthony specifically, let me be very, very clear. I consider, at least up until a year or two ago, I considered Carmelo Anthony one of the top 5 offensive players of this generation. He is that big time. Certainly not so much defensively, but offensively, he is that big time, Max. He is that big time. But he's 32. Over the last 2 seasons, he's missed 52 games. 40 the year before, 10 last year. He isn't 100, even if he is 100% healthy, as you pointed to, age, attrition, father time comes creeping in. Carmelo Anthony has never played in an NBA Finals. Carmelo Anthony is in the league for the last 13 years, and only once has he been to a conference finals. Your boy, one of your boys who you are incredibly tight with, has been to 6 consecutive finals. He's got 3 rings, okay? And he's been to 7 finals in his career. The other one of your boys is a 3-time champion who has been to 5. Aren't conversations just a tad bit odd? Is it just me? Is it just me? I don't know. But what I'm saying is, when I look at it from that perspective, the priority to me should be all about winning a championship, going for it, exhausting every means and measure necessary to get to that point. And when I look at Carmelo Anthony, who has 2 gold medals, now mind you, I wouldn't be saying this if he never played in the Olympics, but he has not won 2 rings. 2 gold medals, I'm sorry. 2. What the hell is a third gonna do?
He'd be the first.
Really? That's
Maybe
what,
he feels like I can't get
really,
rings, so I'll get 3 medals.
Really? I mean, in America, I'm going to put myself out on a limb. In America, as it pertains to a superstar NBA player, we don't really give a damn if you have a gold medal or not, especially if you already have one. What we care about is the ring. And especially me being a diehard New York Knicks fan, that's what I care about. I don't care to see him in Rio.
Okay. Much as it pains me to agree with my esteemed colleague, Stephen A. Smith, I think we're just going to have to go with the Olympics today. Look, the Olympics are a scam. Kids, the Olympics are a scam, especially for professional players. What do I mean by this? It's a scam. Everyone gets paid. If they asked any one of us to go cover the Olympics, are you doing that for free?
No.
Are you doing that for free? Would this network cover them without selling commercial time? Would the commercials just be buying time to not sell their products, or would they be selling their products? Would the ushers get paid? Is it good for the economy of the city that hosts the Olympics? For the profile of the nation that hosts it? It's good for every single person involved except for labor. The actual participants don't get paid. boy, that is a sweet deal. And they get duped into competing. And by the way, like you, I'm a patriot. I love this country. I love it. And USA when we're in the Olympics, of course. Hardcore.
I'd rather be.
I'm just saying, let's be honest. The athletes are duped by using this idea of patriotism to make money for everyone involved except for themselves. Now, why did the dream team, why did professional players in the NBA start playing in the first place? Because the rest of the world caught up to us, and it started to get embarrassing. And so we said, okay, how about this? We'll actually send our best players, instead of those Eastern European countries whose best players weren't getting paid anyway and qualified for the Olympics at the time, we're going to send our best players, and we'll see what's what. And we slaughtered everybody. It was over, right? But once that had been established, there's no reason to keep doing it. Now, how about this? How about the Lakers a couple years ago? Pau Gasol competes in the Olympics, not even for Team USA, for Spain. And then he's exhausted by the time the season starts, had a bad season, was getting older, a 7-footer, had injury problems. The Lakers are the team that's paying him, but competing against the United States. And it's a good thing for him. He's competing in the Olympics. No, it wasn't. It was a bad thing for him. And it's a bad thing for Carmelo. You know who the Olympics are good for? Let's be practical about this. Boogie Cousins a couple years ago, right? You have a young 20s emerging star.
See, I don't mind that.
Me neither.
I don't mind that.
Neither. You have an emerging star whose brand is not as significant as his talent and his skills yet, who would be served, his game would be served by being around a winning culture and other world-class players and world-class coaching, and whose recognition would go up by participating. And who's not injury-prone. Very good for a guy like Boogie Cousins. It is idiotic for a guy like Carmelo Anthony. We agree about that.
You know what? To me, I'm not even thinking about the intellect behind it, whether it's an intelligent or idiotic decision. I'm not going there. I got too much respect for him to do that. Where I'm going is that I challenge any basketball fan in the United States of America to genuinely tell me that they care about seeing him in the Olympics. What you care about, if you are a fan of Carmelo Anthony, if you are a Knicks fan, if you are an NBA fan, what you care about when you see Carmelo Anthony is Carmelo Anthony being in peak condition and peak form, ready to vehemently pursue an NBA championship, especially since 2 of the 3 brothers you are known for hanging out with most got 6 rings between them.
Amen.
And 12 NBA Finals appearances combined. I mean, come on. I'm just saying.
You don't see any of them playing.
Listen, that's all. I'm like, yo, you got 2 gold medals, you 32, and you are one of the elite NBA offensive players in history, and you have never played in an NBA Finals. I need that. I need that from him.
I'll tell you what I don't want to hear. Oh, why couldn't you get back down on the court? Tired. Right? Like, you know, now fatigue is no excuse.
I don't
in the upcoming season.
I don't care about a 3rd gold medal for Carmelo Anthony. I care about an elusive first championship ring. I want to see him going at LeBron and putting LeBron on his heels because I'm trying to come for what you've got. That's what I want to see from Carmelo.
The Knicks win a championship
That's what I'm saying.
This year are 0.
I understand that.
He could go to the Olympics or not.
I know that's much, but I still appreciate it if he give it to LeBron, though, because he get on the court with LeBron. He's got the talent to do it.
Yeah, no one can stop him offensively.
Nobody can stop Carmelo. Nobody can stop him.
Let's leave it there.